Hey guys, just came across this chapter. I was reading Prayer, the Art of Believing by Neville Goddard, the law of reversibility, and just the way it explains this whole cause and effect with the law of attraction is very detailed, and the elements of this are very essential to understanding, and I just wanted to share this with you. And I'm going to go ahead and begin now. Prayer is the master key. A key may fit one door of a house, but when it fits all doors, it may well claim to be a master key. Such and no less, a key is prayer to all earthly problems. Pray for my soul, more things are wrought by prayer than this world dreams of. Tennyson. Prayer is an art and requires practice. The first requirement is a controlled imagination. Parade and vain repetitions are foreign to prayer. Its exercise requires tranquility and peace of mind. Use not vain repetitions, for prayer is done in secret, and thy Father with seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. The ceremonies that are customarily used in prayer are merely superstitions, and have been invented to give prayer an air of solemnity. Those who do practice the art of prayer are often ignorant of the laws that control it. They attribute the results obtained to the ceremonies and mistake the letter for the spirit. The essence of prayer is but faith must be permeated and with understanding to be given that active quality which it does not possess when standing alone. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting get understanding. This book is an attempt to reduce the unknown to the known by pointing out conditions on which prayers are answered and without which they cannot be answered. It defines the conditions governing prayer in laws that are simply generalizing of our observation, simply a generalization of our observations. The universal law of reversibility is the foundation on which its claims are based. Mechanical motion, see, this is where it gets into it, guys. I really want you to pay attention here. Mechanical motion caused by speech was known for a long time before anyone dreamed of the possibility of an inverse transformation. That is, the reproduction of speech by mechanical motion, the phonograph. For a long time, electricity was produced by friction without ever thought that friction in turn could be produced by electricity. Whether or not a man succeeds in reversing the transformation of a force, he knows nevertheless that all transformations of force are reversible. If heat can produce mechanical motion, so mechanical motion can produce heat. If electricity produces magnetism, magnetism too can develop electric currents. If the voice can cause undulatory currents, so can such currents reproduce the voice, and so on. Cause and effect, energy, and matter, action, and reaction are the same and interconvertible. This law is of the highest importance because it enables you to foresee the inverse transformation once the direct transformation is verified. If you knew how you would feel were you to realize your objective, then inversely you would know what state you could realize were you to awaken yourself such feeling. That's very important. If you knew how you would feel were you to realize your objective, then inversely you would know what state you could realize were you to awaken in yourself such a feeling. So you need to awaken that feeling of the inverse transformation, and it will transform your world into reality now. So it's very important to understand this law of reversibility. Okay, the injunction to pray believing that you already possess what you pray for is based upon a knowledge of the law of inverse transformation. If you realize prayer produces in you a definite feeling or state of consciousness, then inversely that particular feeling or state of consciousness must produce your realized prayer, because all transformations of force are reversible. You should always assume the feeling of your fulfilled wish. You should awaken within you the feeling that you are and have that which heretofore you desire to be and possess. This is easily done by contemplating the joy that would be yours were your objective an accomplished fact, so that you live and move and have your being in the feeling that your wish is realized. The feeling of the wish fulfilled, if assumed and sustained, must objectify the state that would have created it. And that's the whole point of the law of reversibility. If you can assume that wish fulfilled, and if it's assumed and sustained, it must objectify the state that which would have created it. This law explains why faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, and why he calleth things that are not seen as though they were, and things that were not seen become seen. Assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and continue feeling that it is fulfilled until that which you feel objectifies itself. If a physical fact can produce a psychological state can produce a physical fact. If the effect A can be produced by the cause B, then inversely the effect B can be produced by the cause A. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye have received them, and ye shall have them. Mark 11, verse 24. I want to read this again. Assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and continue feeling it is fulfilled until that which you feel objectifies itself. If a physical fact can produce a psychological state can produce a physical fact. So if your psychological state is living in your wish fulfilled, you have to sustain that, and your cause B will bring that to fruition into your life. So you have to assume that feeling of the wish fulfilled. And then inversely, the effect B can be produced by the cause A. All right, guys, I really love this chapter, and I think it's essential to understanding the law of reversibility. And I appreciate you guys listening, and leave any questions or comments, man. I'll work on the next one. Thank you.